G'day human Latiosites, this is Latios. We're welcome to another Pokemon Showdown OU battle. So start with Chansey against Kool-Aid Yo with the Kingdra. Goes for the substitute, then starts setting up Dragon Dances, which is kind of scary because I set up the Stealth Rock. Psychic isn't doing enough to break the substitute, so that once again is scaring me because the Kingdra is setting up more and more Dragon Dances. However, it goes for the substitute, which once again scares me a lot because Sylveon is able to survive a waterfall, but barely. So I have to switch out and go into Tropius. So I figure Waterfall isn't going to do too much on Tropius, so I can just go for a Giga Drain or some kind of a move. But since Kingdra did lock itself into Outrage right then and there, I did figure it was perfect time to clean switch into Sylveon to just take out the Kingdra, which is nice. However, she goes into Gliscor and gets a revenge kill with the Poison Jab. So I am able to go into Latios, go for a Surf. She ends up getting to set up Rocks, which is okay, sort of, with me, but that is kind of an issue. So I go for the T-Bolt and the Vaporeon, hoping for hacks. Do not get it. She lands that Ice Beam. I'm able to get a little bit of health back from the Enigma Berry, but not too much. So, go for that T-Bolt again. She's going to go for a Wish Protect, I already know for a fact, but she actually doesn't, so I guess I was wrong. But that's okay with me, because I went for the Psychic and took down the Vaporeon. So the Jolteon is going to get the Wish, which doesn't really matter too much because it was at full health. So she switches out into Tangrowth. That thing kind of scares me because it fits Mono Grass type. However, that's okay. She's going to go for a Protect, while I just go for a Psychic just to stall me out with the Toxic. So at that point I figure I don't feel like switching out Latios because Latios will end up taking too much damage from the rocks. In the long run, if I switch out, I'm better off just losing Latios. But Latios will survive and take out the Volcarona with Surf, and will go down from the Toxic Poison. Jolteon will barely survive from the rocks, and I'll just go into Cinccino. Cinccino will survive a Thunderbolt, but get Para-Hacks, which was sort of an issue, except I was able to land the Bullet Seed and take down the Jolteon. But at that point, Tangrowth was able to go for the EQ and just take out Cinccino pretty easily. So I go on the Chansey, go for the Toxic on the Tangrowth, just so I can try to stall it out. However, the Tangrowth does actually go for the Leech Seed, which is unfortunate. So I go into Espeon, hoping if it goes for another Leech Seed, it won't actually, be able to get the Leech Seed down because of the Magic Bounce. Leech Seed obviously wouldn't affect the Tangrowth, so it wouldn't help me in any way. It would just not help her. However, I have to make sure she doesn't land the Leech Seed. But she actually goes for a Power Whip, which is okay with me because I can just keep going for a Soft Boiled. As long as she doesn't go for a Leech Seed, which I kind of figure she's going to try doing next turn anyway, just so she can get a little bit of health back, which she does, but it's not going to do nearly enough to help her with the Toxic overall. She'll be able to survive one more turn, but that's about it. I can go for another Soft Boiled, she's going to go for an EQ, get a little bit of health back from the Leech Seed, but not enough because Toxic does increase every turn and will go down from the Toxic. So yes, I did have to resort to stall. On the other hand, I can't say that Kool-Aid Yo didn't commit the same crime. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.